The allure of hidden gold, jeweled crowns, and secret vaults stuffed with priceless artifacts has captivated humanity for centuries. Tales of lost treasures pepper folklore worldwide, fueling quests by explorers, adventurers, and increasingly, everyday enthusiasts who hope to discover something sensational just beyond the next bend. While many of these stories stem from pure legend or rumor, some rest on tantalizing fragments of historical fact. The boundary between epos and reality thus becomes a realm of endless speculation, intrigue, and occasional spectacular finds. One of the most enduring treasure myths is El Dorado, a supposed city or empire of gold located somewhere in the vastness of South America. The legend likely began with indigenous accounts of a ritual wherein a Muisca king was covered in gold dust before diving into Lake Guatavita, in present-day Colombia, to offer precious items to the gods. When Spanish conquistadors heard this tale in the 16th century, they conflated it with dreams of entire cities made of gold, sparking a feverish search through dangerous jungles and uncharted rivers. Some explorers perished from disease or starvation, while others returned empty-handed, fueling speculation that El Dorado either never existed or was something far smaller than the grand city of golden walls they imagined. Modern archaeologists have indeed found gold artifacts in the region, revealing sophisticated metalworking among the Muisca and related cultures, but no sign of a gleaming metropolis. Similarly, the legend of the Knights Templar and their supposed hidden hoard persists in Western lore. The Templars, a powerful medieval Christian military order, amassed wealth from donations and banking operations. When King Philip IV of France moved against them in 1307, arresting members and seizing assets, rumors emerged that the Templars managed to smuggle out vast riches to secret locations. Over centuries, theories multiplied. Some claimed the Templars' hidden treasure included the Holy Grail or other sacred relics, safeguarded in remote chapels or subterranean vaults. Masonic legends, local folktales, and cryptic medieval carvings have all been enlisted to bolster such claims. While historians suggest that much of the Templars' wealth was confiscated outright, the romantic notion of an unclaimed fortune has inspired numerous modern treasure hunters to scour old fortresses and labyrinthine tunnels in Europe. Pirate treasure narratives further color the imagination. Iconic figures like Captain Kidd or Blackbeard became synonyms for secret stashes on deserted islands. Captain Kidd, executed in 1701, was rumored to have left caches of loot along coastlines from the Caribbean to New England. Despite centuries of searching, only small, disputed finds have turned up, and countless false leads have lured believers on wild goose chases. Still, books and films from Treasure Island to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise keep these legends alive. Actual pirate hoards discovered tend to be smaller coin clumps or the occasional sunken ship's cargo, which can still be worth millions but rarely match the grandeur of fiction. Away from the flamboyance of pirates and mythical kings, real historical treasures sometimes disappear due to warfare or chaotic circumstances. Cultural artifacts from ancient empires might be hidden deliberately to protect them from looters or invading armies. For instance, during World War II, museum curators across Europe scrambled to move precious works of art and national treasures to secret locations, caves, salt mines, or countryside mansions, to shield them from bombings and theft. While many items were recovered after the war, others remain unaccounted for, possibly still stashed away in forgotten bunkers. Modern treasure seekers sometimes reinterpret old war documents or witness testimonies hoping to locate these troves. The quest for lost treasures has spawned an entire subculture of explorers, from well-equipped professionals to hobbyists using metal detectors. Documentaries and reality TV shows follow teams that scan the ocean floor for Spanish galleons loaded with gold from the New World. These expeditions occasionally yield jaw-dropping discoveries, sunken vessels brimming with coins, ingots, or emeralds. However, many hunts end in disappointment, budgets exhausted, and not so much as a single doubloon to show for the effort. The discrepancy between hype and outcome underlines that searching for lost treasure can be financially and physically perilous. But do these hunts serve a larger purpose beyond personal greed or adventurism? From an archaeological standpoint, if carried out responsibly and with scientific oversight, they can recover significant artifacts that shed light on trade routes, cultural exchanges, and historical events. On the other hand, unregulated treasure hunting can lead to destructive digging, or the illegal removal of heritage items from their contexts, effectively obliterating valuable historical data. Tensions arise between local authorities, governments, academic institutions, and private salvors over who has rights to these recovered items. Legally, maritime finds often raise complex jurisdictional questions. In which country's waters was the wreck discovered? Does the original nation that minted the coins have a claim? What if the wreck was carrying plundered artifacts from colonized territories? These issues spark legal battles that can outlast the hunts themselves. Meanwhile, UNESCO guidelines encourage preserving underwater cultural heritage in situ whenever feasible, emphasizing that historical knowledge can be just as priceless as any gold bar. In certain cases, alleged treasure maps or cryptic ciphers captivate enthusiasts. The Beale ciphers, for example, claim to reveal the location of a gold and silver hoard in the American countryside. But only one of 3 ciphers has been solved, referencing the approximate location near Bedford County, Virginia. Generations of codebreakers have tried to crack the remaining ciphers with no success, spawning countless rumors, wild goose chases, and a local folklore industry. Whether the treasure is fact or fiction, the story underscores the potency of the treasure hunt mystique in the collective imagination. The psychology behind these pursuits is multifaceted. Treasure seekers might be motivated by the prospect of sudden wealth, but just as often they're driven by the allure of solving a grand riddle, an Indiana Jones fantasy with all the puzzle-solving and adventure. For some, it's a personal mission, a family tradition claiming an ancestor's chest of gold was hidden during wartime. For others, it's the sheer romance of the unknown. Even top-dollar expeditions funded by wealthy investors can dissolve under interpersonal tensions, harsh conditions, or local political obstacles, turning the real drama into the human story behind the treasure quest, rather than the gold itself. When hunts do succeed, the results can be astounding. The finding of the so-called Staffordshire hoard in England, a massive collection of Anglo-Saxon gold and garnets discovered by a metal detector hobbyist, rewrote aspects of early medieval history. In other instances, the revelation that a rumored lost treasure has indeed been found and is historically significant galvanizes public interest. Museums scramble to exhibit the items, scholars rush to analyze them, and local tourism can spike dramatically. But the line between history and hype remains blurred. Modern popular culture, films, novels, and video games often romanticizes the lost treasure theme, fueling unrealistic expectations. Treasure hunting tourism can exploit communities, sometimes damaging archaeological sites. Environmental harm can occur if dredging or land excavation is done recklessly. Ultimately, these pursuits can pit romantic ideals against responsible stewardship of cultural patrimony. Still, the abiding lesson might be that legends of lost gold reflect deeper cultural narratives about discovery, aspiration, and redemption. Even if the literal city of gold proves mythic, the real treasure might be the process of exploration, bringing forth new insights about our collective past. Each mission, successful or not, underscores the dynamism of history lurking beneath ordinary landscapes or ocean floors. By balancing curiosity with ethical practice, treasure hunters and scholars alike can ensure that the real legacy of these quests is knowledge, and maybe, on very rare occasions, the gleam of hidden gold.